Okay, so yesterday we started transaction control language commands and commit. Okay, so it's one of the command how the transactions is going to be committed by system as well as committed by user. Okay, so the two things, implicit and explicit. And implicit best examples are DDL commands we said. Explicit commit transaction best examples are DML, because DML every transaction either insert, update, delete, those operations, okay, when you perform here, those are temporarily performed, so that user must and should be committed those transactions. Okay, no? So that's why DML commands is the best example to comes under explicit commit transactions. Okay, no? So yesterday I show you the commands how it was commit. Okay, right. Now in the same to same, the next command is called as what now? Rollback. So basically rollback command. Okay, so how to use this rollback command means, this command is used guys here. This command is used to cancel a transaction. Cancel a transaction. So whenever you want to transact, whenever you want to cancel your transaction which you perform on table, okay, so either insert, update, delete, whatever the transactions or whatever the operations you performed on table, so those operations I need to cancel. So when you want to cancel those operations which you perform temporarily, so those operations when I need to cancel, so there I can use a rollback command. Okay, so and but a very important thing is the rollback command will be work, one point is very important. Okay, but once we commit a transaction, once we commit a transaction, then we cannot roll back. So we cannot roll back. Okay, now? So rollback when it was working, rollback when it was working means whenever you want to go for it. Okay, so you are not committed your transaction, then it is possible to roll back, because when you're not committed means your insert, update, delete operations are temporarily performed. So that's why what it was happening guys here, those temporary operations I can, okay, or else user has a chance to cancel those operations which you perform temporarily. But a very important thing is what now, once you committed those transactions, suppose are you performing insert after immediately you committed. Okay, so after committed, what we said, the transaction is permanently executed. The transaction is permanently executed. So once your transaction is permanent means we cannot cancel. So it is a permanent means we cannot cancel. So that is very important. So that's why rollback command can be used only before commit. So before commit only rollback command is working. Okay, now before commit only rollback command is working, but after commit, okay, it doesn't work it. So that is very important to know that. For example, let you see. So yesterday, one of our table, okay, now, so the branch table, and we are already permanently received one data, so 1021 SBI and Kerala. Okay, so now you have observed guys here. Suppose on this table, if I'm going to do insert operation to take branch, okay, sending values, okay, so 1022 ICICI, okay, so I'm passing here, the location is Mumbai. So whenever we inserting this data into table, we said it is temporarily inserted, and inserted data is having under instance memory, so that we discussed in the last class. So whatever we inserted the data is temporarily showing in your table. Okay, 1022 ICS Mumbai. But guys, here this insert operation is not committed, right? This insert operation is not committed. So that's what I want to do. I have a chance to roll back. So whenever I'm using rollback means what now? Whatever you perform temporarily, this operation is cancelled by your server. So whatever you perform that instance operation, that operation will be cancelled by your server as per user request. So user request is what now rollback. So when user sending this request rollback, okay, so this request send it to server. The server what it will do, whatever the operation you've done, okay, so that operation will be cancelled now. So whenever this operation is cancelled, automatically data also not inserted. Data also not inserted, and your table is getting the previous position. Let you see to come back and see. Select start from branch and let us see. So here it was showing record, but later after it is okay. So it is not showing the second row data into table because of reason that insert operation is not committed. So that's why we can go for so to roll back, right? That is what same to same. Let you see update. Suppose branch set. So B location is equals to HYD. So where B code is equals to 1021 I done. But this updation, whatever we done, this updation is also temporarily updated in your table. Okay now. So, but it is not committed. So again, my update operation is also not committed here. So that means we have a chance to roll back. So I'm just going to roll back. Then what it was happen? Rollback means what now? Your update operation is cancelled. If it is cancelled, you will get the same data Kerala. So Kerala to temporarily updated to Hyderabad, again Kerala, because with this updation is not done by okay commit. So that's why we can roll back. So rollback means simple. Whatever you perform, that operations are cancelled is called a rollback. That operations are cancelled is called as a rollback. Okay now, right? So in the same to same, let you see. I'm going to perform delete. So delete branch. So where branch code is equals to 1021. I'm just deleting now. So when I deleted what I said, the data deleted from your database. And now let you see your database table. Okay, it's showing empty because data deleted. But guys, here, whatever the data I deleted, the data is not permanently deleted. The data is temporarily deleted. So that means whatever you deleted data from database, the deleted data storing under instance memory. Okay, now storing under instance memory. Okay, now so until commit, the data storing under instance memory. So that's why what it was happened, temporary deletion we called. Now if I'm using, so I delete command is not committed. Without commit, I'm using now, suppose rollback. If I'm using, then delete command is going to be cancelled. Then your data, as usual, it was having in your database like same data. So whatever I deleted, the deleted data again, I can restore it. I can restore it, deleted data. So how I can restore it means by using rollback, because rollback command is done to delete deleting data. Whatever the delete operation you done, that operation will be cancelled. So when you cancelling that operation means you didn't perform that operation, right? It is cancelling means what now? Your operation is not completed, not performed. So when it is not performed, your data, of course, your data is not deleted. So your data as it is, it was there under database memory. Okay, no. But the same thing guys here, but the same these things, whatever we done, insert, update and delete. Suppose one example, if I deleted, after deleted, I just made it commit. So commit means what now? Permanently deleted from your table and data is not there. Okay, data is not there in the table, completely deleted. Okay, now after deleted, okay, but this deletion, how it was deleted means it is the permanently deleted. Okay, now it is a permanently deleted. So that's what happened here. After commit, if user try to use rollback, but rollback is just going to execute, command is execute, but that operation will not cancel. Okay, so now we can see your data will not come to your table because of reason, we committed our delete operation, so permanently deleted, so that we cannot commit here, so that we cannot roll back here. Okay, now so this is commit and rollback commands. Okay, so commit means making transaction as a permanent. Rollback means cancel your transaction, okay, which you done on or which you perform, okay, temporarily over database table. Okay, now so these are the two commands are guys here. Okay, commit means either success, rollback means fail. Okay, so your operation is success is called a commit, your operation is cancel or fail is called as a rollback. So these are the two commands are working here. Okay, let us see. But here in these two commands, one thing is very important to know. Observe, this is our table. Okay, now so there is no data present in my table, and now I'm inserting data into this table. So insert into branch, sending values 1021 SBI HYD. Like I'm inserting few records here, 1022, okay, HDFC Mumbai, 1023 Bank of India Chennai, 1024 ICICI Delhi, 1025 Access Pune. And finally I committed here. So total I insert I inserted 5 rows, 5 records I inserted total. Okay, so after inserting the 5 rows of data, finally I just made it committed. So when we commit means this 5 rows data is permanently saved in your database memory. Okay, right. Let you call your table, select the star from branch and to execute. So this data is permanently saved in your database memory because after inserting this complete data, we are made it commit. Yes, so this is the thing what it was happen, right? Now, later, what we want to do, guys, here, suppose on these table data, I'm doing one operation. Let you see, delete from branch where B code is equals to 1021. Okay, I done the same to same. I'm deleting few more records. Okay, 1023, so done, and 1025, so done. So 3 records I deleted, and finally, when you come back to your table, so there are 2 rows are left in. There are 2 rows are left in your table. Understand? Right. So guys, but here carefully observe whatever the 3 records I deleted, right? So these 3 records are I deleted, but I didn't commit. So I didn't commit means these three rows data is temporarily deleted or permanently deleted. Is temporarily deleted or permanently deleted. temporarily deleted, right? So temporarily deleted means temporarily deleted means this data is storing under instance memory, right? So storing under instance memory. So deleted from your database memory, storing under instance memory, right? Okay, right. So now this is what. So now my question is, guys, here. Okay, the three rows we deleted from table, but I'm not committed. It means that these are temporary deletion and the deleted data storing under instance memory, right? Now can you see? Suppose I'm going to roll back now. When I'm going to roll back means this all three rows data is roll back it, or else last one only roll back. All are roll back or last one only roll back. What do you think? Okay. Now you can see I just roll back here. After roll back, now I'm going to call in my table. So branch. Now what it was happening, guys? Your all rows are roll back it, or last one is roll back it. Last back is roll back. Last one is roll back, or all are roll back. Okay. Yes, all are roll back it. So that means the delete first row, second, third. So the three records I deleted, but end of this is called as a multiple operations. We performed continuously. We performed continuously multiple operations and we make it a rollback. So that's why all are going to be rolled back here. All are going to be rolled back. In the same to same, suppose I deleted this one. Again, I'm deleting 2, 1. Again, 2, 3. And again 2, 5. I'm deleted. Again, if I want to go for to take branch 2 rows, suppose your commit means what it was happen means all are committed. So that means in this delete operation, how many rows are you deleted, that all rows are rollback or commit. So any one only happen. Either all are committed, either all are committed, otherwise all are cancelled. So in the delete transaction, my transaction name is what? Delete. In this deleted transaction, how many rows are you deleted? That all rows are can be rolled back, or else that all rows can be committed. Okay, now so any two only happening here, either commit or rollback. Okay, now so if I committed, the three rows are committed. If I roll back, the three rows are rolled back. Okay, any one only happen. So that is the working nature of that is the working nature of what now? Commit and rollback statements. That is the working nature of a commit and rollback statements. Right now. Now my question is what now? Here I'm going to deleting three rows which I wanted, that all rows I want to delete. After deleting your required rows from your table, later, okay, later, out of those deleted data, any specific row data I want to roll back now. Any specific data only I want to roll back. Suppose I'm deleting this 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 2, 5. I'm deleting. But after some time, now I feel like this, I want to roll back 1023 record. That means here I want to roll back here, okay, only 1023, but not 21, but not 25. That means a specific row data I need to roll back. A specific row data I need to roll back. Then how I can do means at this moment we can use what now? Save point. The third command what we are using as here, save point. So when I'm using save point command, okay, what is the purpose of save point means? The save point command when you want to use means whenever you want to roll back specific row data, whenever you want to roll back a specific row data out of so many rows, so there we can use a save point. Okay, now, for example, here observe save point. What it was going to do means observe. So when we create a save point, internally, system is allocating, system is allocating, okay, a special memory, allocating a special memory in 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 instance, memory location, or simple I can say in RAM. Okay, in RAM, and this and this special and this special and this special memory is saved, is saved, is saved. The of data of data of a specific data of a specific row, okay, specific row, and which we want to and we want to which we want to roll back, okay, in the future, in the future, okay, so in the future as per need. Okay, so basically the save point, why we need to create a save point means when you want to go for, suppose are you deleted, suppose your team lead, your project lead saying that so and so records are deleted, so and so records are deleted, and in those records few records keep into separate memory. Okay, your team lead project is telling so and so records delete, but in these so and so records, few rows data keep into separate memory. Okay, so they will tell you like this. So when they will tell you like this, okay, then you're asking, sir, why we need to store separate memory again? Means they will say, in the future requirement purpose, those rows data again we want it. In the future requirement purpose, those data again we want it. So at that time, we can easily roll back those records which we wanted. For that purpose, you need to create one separate memory. In that separate memory, you have to store your required data. For how to create a separate memory means by using of save point. By using of save pointer, that means when you're creating save pointer, for your pointer purpose, your system is allocating some memory, and in that memory, which row data do you want to roll back in the future necessity, future need, that row data I want to store under separate memory. But this, what we can say, the special memory where it was allocated means it is also allocating from RAM only, and it is also allocating from RAM only. So RAM means it is a temporary memory again. Okay, now. So now what it was happened, this is the internal process. But how to create here observe syntax to create a save point. So very simple. Okay, now. So I'm using save point. Okay, and I'm giving pointer name, that's it. In the same to same syntax to roll back a save point. Syntax to roll back a save point. Suppose the specific one you want to roll back. Okay, then we can go for to use rollback to. Here I want to send pointer name. Okay, no? Right. But here carefully observe, we can roll back only, but we can't commit. Remember, save point we are creating, for which purpose we are creating means not commit purpose. Very, very, very important point. Okay, now. So save point is created for rollback purpose only, not a commit purpose. So many people are confusing here. Save point we are not need to create a commit purpose. Why are you commit purpose? Why are you creating save point? Not necessary. You just after insert commit, after update commit, after delete commit. Yes or no? So it's not necessary for commit purpose. The save point was introduced by people. Why they introduce means which transaction do you want to roll back, that transaction data storing purpose we are introducing save point. So here the concept is rollback concept, not a commit concept. That's why so many students are asking, sir, can I commit a save point? Means why you are committing save point? If you commit purpose save point, what is the necessity to create a save point? Yes or no? It's not necessary now. Directly you can commit now. Yes sir. So no need. This save point is the reason is what now? Future. In the future, a specific raw data, do you want to roll back it? There only can use your save point, not commit purpose. Remember. Okay, right. So now the thing is, that's why the syntax is also given by people. These are the two syntaxes only we have it. But we don't have a syntax here. We don't have a syntax here committed. Can you see? Commit to save point. There is no syntax. Roll back to pointer name. Save point, pointer creation, and pointer rollback. But there is no syntax, no formula was given by scientists. Yes or no? There is no syntax, no formula was given by scientists for commit to save point. Committed to save point, not there syntax. It's a syntax only for rollback and syntax only creating. But there is no syntax, no formula was given by the scientist to commit to the save point. There is no syntax because it is not necessary, right? Right. So now the save point, which purpose you want to use means just for the future. If you want to roll back any raw data in the future, exactly that information, the raw data information, the transaction data information, storing purpose only, we are creating a separate memory. Why, sir? Why, sir means, that's why first I was explained here. The why, sir means first I was explained here. What I was explained here, see, I deleted 212325. After deleting this 3, when I did a rollback, what it was happening actually? All are rollbacking now. Yes or no, guys? All are rollbacking. So that is happening. So, but my requirement is not all to roll back. I want to roll back a specific one. I want to roll back. I don't want it all. If you want it all, then you can simply use rollback. All are coming out. Yes or no? So that's why the point is what now here. The save point is a purpose of the future rollbacking purpose, not commit purpose. And even though there is no syntax for commit purpose, okay, now, right? So this is what the reason. That's why first I was showing 212325. After deleting this 3 rows data, if I did a commit, the problem is what now? All are rollbacking. All are rollbacking, right? Suppose I don't want it all, I wanted a specific one only rollback means, then this command is not suitable for me, rollback. That's why what I want to do, I need to create some special memory. Okay, now, so practically see, you can understand. Let you see. So now it's the same thing, guys, here. Okay, for our requirement is, so I want to delete 3 records. Okay, now, right. Which I want to delete, 2, 1 I want to delete from my table. Carefully observe, carefully observe. Okay, now next I have to delete 2, 5 I want to delete because these 2 I don't want it, right? So that's why directly I'm deleting. But 1023 record I want to delete now, but in the future that I want it. Present I don't want it, but in the future I want it. So that's what happened. Which row will be like this? Present we don't have it, that row data, but future the row data you want it. So which row will be like this? So that data separately save point and pointer name is S1 you create. After save S1 means what it was happened, memory is allocating for your S1 pointer. In this memory, which you wanted that you have to save. That means what it was happened, 1023 is saved under S1 memory. Okay now, not instance memory. This was saved under S1 memory. S1 is saved under instance memory. But these are directly storing under instance memory. Okay now, so that means finally if you see your requirement is as usual what you want to get it, only 2 rows are there. So now what it was happening when you did this one, what it was happening, you can see the diagram. This is my diagram. So here what it was happened, 1021 directly stored, comma 1025 directly stored in the instant directly. But come to your 1023 not like this. First it was creating S1. For this S1 pointer, it was allocating some memory from the RAM location. So that means it is also temporary. So a special memory is created, right? Special memory. In this special memory, I am storing 1023. So this is what happens. So that means 21 and 25 directly storing into RAM location is nothing but instance memory. But 23 is storing under RAM only, but in the RAM only, again, special memory is what now? S1. In the RAM only, again, special memory what now? S1. And in that S1, it was stored. So whenever it was storing like this, then what happened? User has a chance the which row data you wanted, that row based on or with the help of save point, the specific row data you can call into future. So now what it was happening, I'm showing now, right? Now let you come to your, okay, this is imagine in your mind, you can keep it in your mind. What you keep, 1021, 1025 storing under directly instance, but 1023 storing under S1 pointer special memory and S1 pointer storing under instance. So hierarchy observe. Okay, na? So keep it in your mind. Keep it in your mind and come to your operation. Now what it was happened, suppose if I wanted only 1023, so now roll back to S1, I can do roll back to S1. So roll back to S1 means in this S1 special memory, which row data is there? Come on, guys. Which row data is there in S1 memory? So 1023. Now we can see when I'm using rollback to S1, what it was happening, you can see rollback is done. Select a star from branch table. Then that specific row data only you can roll back it. So 2, 3 was taken from S1 memory from the instance location. Okay, now, so that I got it. But now tell me guys here, what about 2, 1 and 2, 5? 2, 1, 2, 5, where it is still, yes, still those two rows are having in the instance memory. Still it was there in the instance memory. Still it was there RAM location. Yes, okay. Suppose those two rows also you wanted. The remaining two rows, whatever it was left in your RAM, whatever it was left in your RAM, those two rows also you wanted, for example. Then you can use a simple rollback. Simple rollback. So when I use simple rollback, then remaining how many rows are left in my RAM, the remaining how many rows are left in the RAM, those remaining two rows are coming out. Okay, now this is one scenario. This is one scenario. Next scenario, observe. Now in the save point one S1, I'm storing only one row data. But in the save point one, not only one row, like a multiple rows data, you can save it. Okay, now right. For example, next I have to go this. For example, in the next example, carefully observe. Next example, carefully observe. 1021. I don't wanted this. Then I created save point S1, and in this B code in operator, okay, 1023, comma 1025, I was given. Now let you see two rows are deleted, but two rows are whatever I deleted. This two rows data, special memory I store, in special memory I store. But finally, when you call your table, so three rows are successfully deleted. But tell me guys here, in your S1 memory, now how many rows are you stored now? Are you saved now? So two rows. That means your wish. Multiple rows also you can save under pointer memory. Now let you call. Now let you call. Select a star from okay branch. Okay, not let you call. Let me call rollback. Rollback to S1. Now how many rows will be rolled back now? Two rows. Exactly. Exactly. Two rows. Now rollback is done. Now, so the branch, let you see, 2, 3 and 2, 5 came, but 2, 1 is not came. It means 2, 1 still where it is in instance memory. Suppose the remaining row, whatever it was there in the RAM location, the remaining row, whatever it was there in the RAM location, suppose that remaining row data I don't want it. The remaining row data I don't want it. I don't want it means what I want to use, guys, here. What I want to use, I don't want it means commit or not. Definitely, I want to use commit. Definitely, I want to use commit. So now I'm committed. What happened? You can see committed. Committed means what happened? The remaining 1021 row data which was there in the RAM location, the data permanently deleted now. Yes or no, guys? The data permanently deleted now. Yes. So after that, after commit, if use rollback, suppose after commit, if use rollback, is there any use? Is there any use? No use, but still I'm doing. Let you see 1021 record is came or not. Tell me. 1021 record is came. No, not at all. Because it's a permanently deleted by using of commit. So this is save pointer, the cause and purpose. Save point when you want to go for specific row or rows, either single row or multiple row. When you want to roll back in the future in your application, so those data we are keeping under one special memory. Okay, now out of so many records, few special records I need to store under special memory. So in that cases only save point is needed. Otherwise, save point is no need to use. Okay, now so these are commit, rollback, and save point. But the finally, whatever the transactions are going on in your database, okay, these all transactions are how it was accurately performed, sir. How my database transactions are accurately, consistently, how it was maintained the data, how it was maintained accurate information in database, how it was maintained consistency data in database. What is the behind reason to maintain your transactions data accurate and consistency manner, why and how it was maintained by database servers. So this kind of question, if anybody asks you how the databases are maintained, how the databases are maintained, accurate, consistency, realistic data, okay, internally your transactions, how it was accurately performed your transactions means there are one reason is there. The reason is nothing but what it is observed. The reason is called as a acid properties. So what is the reason here? Acid properties. Every database management systems like SQL Server, Oracle, MySQL, DB2, anything, any database in real-time world, how the databases transactions are accurate, how the databases transactions data is consistency, how the server will maintain this accuracy and consistency of transactions and data means internally every database is going to be supporting and inbuilt. Every database is inbuilt with some properties here, and those properties called as a acid properties we called. Those properties we called as a acid properties are we called. Okay, now so acid stands for what? This is atomicity. A stands for, C stands for consistency, I stands for isolation, D stands for durability. So what is atomicity? What is consistency? What is isolation? what is durability. Okay now, so these properties inbuilt, this is user no need to do anything here, automatically these properties are internally every database is having. That is the reason your database transactions are accurately performed. Okay, so let me see what is what I will explain to you. The first one is called as a atomicity. Atomicity means what here? First observe. The entire transaction, okay now, the entire transaction takes place at once only. Takes place at once. Otherwise, doesn't happen at all. Say, point very careful observe. Very careful observe. Atomicity is nothing but what? No, your entire the transaction will be called as a one transaction, and the transaction may be success or maybe fail. That is called a place at once, otherwise doesn't happen at all. Doesn't happen at all. Okay, so what it means, sir? What it mean? Carefully observe. Okay, here the point is atomic. Atomic is nothing but single. Okay, atomic is nothing but single. Okay, now for example, let you go for any online transaction. It may be any online, like a booking tickets. As on, are you nowadays movie tickets? We are booking as on movie tickets, or else train tickets, or else if you go to SBI, that means a banking sector's transaction, like money transformation, deposit, withdrawals. Okay, or else we can say any products we are going to be ordered. Yes or no? So any online transaction, how it was performed, how it was performed, any online transaction, I'm telling now, I'm not specifying only one, any online transaction which was there in the world, which you performing that operation through online, is called a online transaction. It may be any online transaction. Okay, now there is no boundary, any online transaction, right? Okay, so every online transactions, when they want to perform here, compulsory these acid properties are internally working now. So how these acid properties are working on your online transactions, carefully observe. For example, best thing is what now? Banking applications I will take, because it's very easy to understand. Suppose in a banking application, in a banking sector, okay, now let you see. Suppose one of the transaction I'm going to do, for example, withdraw money. For example, withdraw money. So that means withdraw transaction. My transaction name is withdraw. Okay, now carefully observe. It's a very simply understanding, because every day you are doing these operations generally in our day-to-day life. Yes, sir. Withdraw is a transaction. Okay. So nowadays we need to withdraw some amount from our account. Generally, instead of going to banking sector, so we are going to ATM machines, right? So now I'm going to ATM machine, guys. So what I can do to withdraw money? If I go to ATM machine, can I directly take a money? Otherwise, I need to do some operations. What we want to do? Direct money will come to you. Otherwise, you need to do some operations. What do you say? Yes, we need to do some operation, right? So let you check out what kind of operations we are going to do. Let you observe. Insert ATM card. Next, after inserted here, suppose I need to select language. Okay, select language. Next, what is the next, guys, here? Okay, next, suppose click on what is your withdraw option. Okay, now so different ATMs are having different what we can say, guys, here different what we can say steps are there, yes or no. So any ATM, but finally our concept is what you can understand. So select language and after click on withdraw option. Okay, now after withdraw option, it was asking entered amount. Suppose yeah, first we have to click on banking. Yeah, maybe that I'm telling now, if you want to take that all the things, a lot of confusion, but anyone you can take it. Okay, click on banking. Okay, banking option, and after that withdraw. Okay, anyone, no problem, anything. So enter amount. Suppose I enter 5,000. But before I want to enter 5,000, suppose this customer account balance is, okay, so account balance is 10,000 rupees is there, for example. Okay, now, so now enter amount. Okay, fine. After that, I need to enter some PIN number. Okay. Then after, finally, the last one, there are two options will come to you. One is called as a yes, or one is called as a no. Okay, now, right. So this is some steps I did in our withdraw transaction. First, inserting, select language, go to banking option, click on withdraw, enter amount, enter PIN, and yes or no. But guys, here, can you tell me this yes or no? These two options are going to be telling us your transaction may be success or may be cancel. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Here, what is the mean by yes means? Actually, yes is nothing but commit. Careful, observe, very important. No is nothing but what, guys, here? Roll back. Okay, now. So yes is representing commit. No is representing rollback. So now here observe. Okay, I was entered, and suppose I choose on yes button. Just I clicked on yes. When I clicked on yes, then we are getting the amount of salary, sorry, amount of 5,000 amount withdraw successfully because I selected what now? Yes button. Right? Yes button. So I clicked on yes and I was taken 5,000 rupees from my account. So transaction is successfully completed. Yes or no? Yes or no? Your transaction is successfully completed. Yes or no? Okay, na? Right. So once your transaction successfully completed, then your balance amount is showing as a 5,000. Then your balance amount is showing as a 5,000, remaining 5,000 we taken out of 10,000. Okay, fine. Now tell me, guys, now tell me how many transactions you done now? Carefully, practically tell me. Don't hurry, worry. Okay, this is your life example, day-to-day life example. Okay, now tell me how many transactions I did here. Practically think and tell me. One of my friend is saying that 7 transactions. Okay, Shashi Kumar. So one of our friend is saying 7. One of our friend Kamal Nath, 8 transactions. Okay, fine. So our two friends are saying that 7 and 8 transactions. Okay. And remaining all people saying one transaction only, sir. One transaction only, sir. One transaction only, sir. Okay, fine. Yes. So here, Only one transaction, guys, here. How it is 7 transaction? Oh my God. This must simple example also somebody confused. Guys, here we did one transaction only. Not 7, not 8, not 4. What I did here? Withdraw. Withdraw is considering as a transaction. Withdraw is considered as a transaction. Under withdraw transaction, there are so many internal operations we did. But there's so many internal operations we did. How many operations internally? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But this is not treated as a 7 transactions. This is not treated as a 7 transaction. These all internal operations, it will be taking as a one transaction, that is called as a atomicity. That is called as a atomicity. Atomic is nothing but single, only one. So 7 internal operations we considering as a one transaction. The transaction name is withdraw. So atomicity, understand now? Understanding or not? Atomicity means understanding or not? Right? That is what. So if I committed here, then these all are internally executed and your transaction is withdraw completed. Your taking amount is 5,000. Balance is 5,000. Right. Suppose, sir, I don't want it committed. Suppose if I choose no, if I click on no, what happened, guys? Your transaction will be success or cancel. No means what? Cancel. So cancel means tell me how many transactions are you cancelled? How many transactions are you cancelled? 7 transactions cancel or one transaction is cancelled? Yes, only one transaction is cancelled. So that's why atomicity, what it was telling, either all will be take place, 1 to successfully done, otherwise none of this done. Okay, the statement understand now? The entire transaction take place at once to execute, or else none of the done. That means whatever internal operation you did, that all are will take place 1 to success, otherwise that all are take place 1 to cancel. But whatever you did in the transaction withdraw, either 10 operations you did, 12 operations you did, that will not be treated as an individual transaction. That all combination of internal operations will make it one transaction. That transaction may be success or may be cancel. So that is atomicity is telling us. Next, what is consistency? What is consistency means, I think already we discussed in early classes consistency. Consistency means what not? The database must be, careful observe. The database must be consistent before and after transaction. So that means before transaction, your database information will be consistency. After transaction, your database information is also consistently maintained. Consistency means I said what now? Same data, regular of data should be there. Inconsistency means what I said, confusion data, confusion data. Okay, now what it mean? What it mean? Observe, observe. See, practically think. Now we can see. For example, guys, withdraw transaction, I did this all operation. I clicked on yes button. So I clicked on yes button, right? So when I click on yes button, what happened? Your transaction success and your withdraw amount is 5,000. Now tell me, guys, here after withdraw 5,000 rupees, then account balance how much it was showing? 5,000 only. So total my account is 10,000. 5 is taken. Otherwise you can see. Otherwise you can see. Before transaction, just observe. Before transaction in my account, how much? Before transaction in my account, how much? 10,000, right? Okay. Before transaction in my account, 10,000. Now this transaction is done and I click on yes button. Yes button means how much I was taken, 5,000, and here remaining balance is showing 5,000. So can you tell me this is consistency or inconsistency? That means your data is a consistent. Consistent means accuracy. Your data, whatever the result is showing accuracy. Yes. So before transaction, 10,000 rupees. Exactly information showing before transaction. After transaction is also exactly information is showing. So before transaction, your amount is 10,000. After transaction, your amount is 5,000. So that means before transaction, whatever the information showing to me, my account balance, that is consistency. After transaction, whatever the balance amount is showing, that is also consistency. This is called a consistency. But tell me, guys, here, after committed, I was taken 5,000. Is it possible to show in your database 10,000? After taking 5,000, is it possible to show 10,000 again? No. Suppose it was showing like this. Suppose it was showing like this. Then now tell me, this is consistency or inconsistency? Inconsistency. So inconsistency means what now? Confusing. See, suppose are you taking 5,000 here, but still your balance is showing 10,000 means, then tell me customer is confused now? Yes or no? So we are little bit worried. So what, sir, what happened? Because I already taken 5,000, but still it was showing 10,000 in my account. So some little bit tension will come out. Why it was happening in my account? So that is called a inconsistency. Inconsistency means confusing. That then when customer is confused here, when it was showing wrong information, when you're showing wrong information, then customers or users are confused. Otherwise, they are making some what we can say worry also. But you are after transaction, before transaction, your databases are showing accurate information in your account details. Because of reason, internally DBMS is maintained consistency property. Okay, this is what. Next one is what now? Isolation. Isolation. Isolation means what now? We can see multiple transactions are occurred independently without interference. Now, my question is, what is isolation means? Let me come out. Simple example, simple way, just observe. Suppose you have a guys here. Suppose you have a here, joint account is there. Joint account means all of you know now. Joint account, all of you know, guys. Joint account. What is the mean by joint account? What is the mean by joint account? Yeah, more than one person is using same account number, then it is called a joint account. Okay, now, right? Suppose, guys, assume here, suppose father and here son is there. So this father and son, these two people, they taken one joint account. Okay, now, so taken joint account. Now tell me, guys, here, father and son both are, they're going to be their own transaction. Suppose father is going to be depositing money, okay, at the same day, same time, at the same day, same time, your son is going to be withdraw money. Is it possible? Possible now? Yes, of course, possible. What is the problem? Nothing problem. Do you have a balance? If you have a balance now, your wish, your father can be deposit, you can be withdraw. What happened? Nothing was happened to you. Both the transactions are successfully performed. Yes or no? But the only the thing is what now? Balance should be there. Okay. Suppose the balance is, for example, already in your account, some balance is there. Your 10,000 balance already there. Then father newly depositing here 5,000 amount, 5,000 rupees, he newly deposit, and the son was taking here 2,000 rupees, son was withdrawing. Can I do it or not yet? Yes, we can do here. Yes, we can do. There is a no confusion. Why are you confused, guys? It's a real life example. No confusion. You can do it like this, but only the thing is balance is required. That's it now. Okay. So that means what will happen here? Two transactions are performed. Father performed a deposit transaction, son performed a withdrawal transaction. But tell me, these two people at the same day, same time they can perform. Is it any problem in these two transactions? That means any transaction will be interference into another transaction? No, not at all. Father happily he can deposit. Son happily he can withdraw. But if it is not like that, okay, my father is depositor, that's why my withdrawal transaction will be holding. Okay, now. So that is not happening here. Either your transaction will be cancelled, that's it. Yes or no? But it is not going to be stop your transaction. So that means what happened here? Isolation means what now? We can do multiple transactions, but every transaction is a independent. It means one transaction is not interference into another transaction. That is what it was telling guys here. Isolation. Okay, now? Right. What is durability? This is also very simple. The changes of successfully transaction occur even if the system failures are occur. What it means, sir? Okay, simple language I will explain. What it means, sir, means, for example, are you transferring some amount from one account to another account? For example, you are transferring to your friend. Some app you are using through app, through online, through, are you transferring some amount to your friend account? Suppose you are using nowadays, commonly we are using mobiles. Now tell me guys, mobile is also like a system, right? Okay. So now I'm transferring my amount here. Suddenly what happened? Suddenly my mobile charge is over, suddenly switch off. So the transaction is not completed. The transaction is still in the middle. Transaction still in the middle step. Suddenly my mobile, what we can say, charging is over. So mobile will be stop it. That means it's a switch off. After switch off and open your database, open your balance is exactly showing or any difference is showing? There is no difference is showing. Exactly showing. Why? Because your transaction is not done now. Power off now. So in the middle of the transaction, my transaction was failed. It means that my data will not disturb now. My data will not disturb now because transaction is not properly done. Half of the transaction is done. At that point of time, my mobile is switch off. What happened? Nothing was happened. The transaction will be cancelled automatically. The transaction will be cancelled automatically, and your amount will be as it is in your account. Suppose one more case. Are you transferring your amount to your friend, but suddenly, are you when you are transferring? Definitely, we need a internet connectivity. Suppose suddenly your Wi-Fi is not working. Your Wi-Fi was not working. Then what happened here? Your transaction will be stopping there itself. Your transaction will be stopped there itself. It will be processing. It will take some time to processing, and finally, what it was saying, your transaction is failed. So that means when transaction is failed means my money is cut. My money is cutting here. No, my account money is as it is showing. So that means what now? Any system failure, when your transaction are you doing successfully, at that moment, if any system failures are happening, okay, any system failures are happening, but still your data will be accuracy, because when your transaction is done now, your data will be accurately showing. Your transaction is not done, even though accurately showing. Yes or no? Yeah. So that kind of things, sir. Yeah. Now money cut transaction get failed means immediately the money within 1 2 minutes again credited back. Yes or no? So credited back. Sometimes it will take 24 hours, but nowadays all banking sector immediately they will be refunding again. Right now, that is what. Okay now. So like this. Okay, your acid properties are working now. Okay, so these are the transactions and TCL language commands, how it was working internally, and your database is also how it was working. So that we discuss guys here. And this notes I'm sending. Okay, my people are sending after this class. So take it this complete notes, and tomorrow we will start at one more new concept in our SQL part. Okay, na? Right, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much.